So if you guys are not aware of what this game is all about, it's called Taimanin RPG Ecstasy. GB! Just like Blue Archive, everybody's favorite. So this game, when it first came out, there's a little bit of drama. Okay, so what is the drama? The developers make a mistake. Basically, it's a developer's mistake. I forgot what was the mistake. Something to do with them giving you... I can't remember the specifics, but I think one of the banner was a little discounted, or it was too cheap, right? And then they adjusted the price of the banner, and then they go and make everyone has negative gems. Basically, gem debt. And players are not happy because that's a developer's mistake, right? People that spend money on the game. So let me see. The characters are quite decent though, right? The character, they do have like some interesting designs. Huge, massive, but it is turn-based. So they even have this unlimited, I wouldn't say, is it unlimited? Yeah, it's somewhat unlimited reroll that you can basically perform. Which is going to be very, very interesting. Facebook Flash game. But too bad! The game is finally EOS. Okay? EOS. And it didn't even last for that long. It didn't even last for that long. So you can see these are the characters right here. These are the characters. Huge. Massive. Massive and huge, alright? So these were some of the better characters in the game. So let's see, when did I post this? This was 5 months ago. Holy moly. So and today they announced EOS, announcement of end of service. Thank you for playing Taimanin RPG Ecstasy. We are extremely sorry to say, but Taimanin RPG Ecstasy will be ending service as of August 1st, 2024. Damn. Damn. Less than a year. Does it have sex scene? Not that I know of. We know that this is a very sudden announcement for our players who continue to enjoy the game. And for that, our management team deeply apologizes. In accordance with this end of service, please refer to below for more details on event measures and in-game items. Regarding the implementation of events or campaigns, okay, purchase of in-game items. Okay, you cannot buy anymore. After service has ended, player data will be unavailable. You will not be able to use any purchased Taima crystals or items after service has ended. It's only a short time until end of service on 1st of August, but we hope you can continue to enjoy Taimanin RPG Ecstasy until then. Very interesting. So that's a little bit unfortunate, right? So, did not last a year. No refunds. So let's see if somebody can explain it better. The developer screwed something, players gets more gem than intended. I think it was something to do with the first day it launched. The developers give you like bonus gems and then the developer fixed the issue and then they basically minus or subtract everyone's account and then some people get gem debt because of that. Because if you spend the gems, let's say you have 0 gems, they go and put like negative value in your account. So that makes a lot of players unhappy on day one. The developers hike the gacha price 10 times without increasing gains from story events compared to JP. So players spotted that there is 30x pull available on each character for getting Trust Affection to level 5. There was a Trust Up event at the beginning of the game, so a lot of players max multiple characters. The developers decided to halve the gains from Trust to remove the gems players should not have under the new rewards, putting majority of the player base in debt at the beginning, not even letting people know how much they have. Majority of the player base had debt of 20k to 30k gems. So basically what happens is your account have minus 20 or minus 30,000 gems. So you gotta spend 20 to 30,000 gems for it to neutral to 0 before you get to, before you get to pull. But yeah, that was a drama back then. It was a pretty big drama, I think. But I'm not sure if that drama basically caused it to shut down, right? The game wasn't that... It wasn't that impressive to begin with, to be fair. Insane move. It is insane, but I think the game wasn't that good to begin with. That move is stupid for sure, right? But at the same time, I did play the game and the game was like a bit meh, right? People quit the game in big numbers, whales and casuals. Definitely some whales do quit the game, I can see that, right? They didn't accidentally send more gems than intended. It was a gameplay feature where you get gems for leveling up characters' bond. They later realized the mechanic was too lucrative for the players and reduced the amount you get from it and giving a debt to players who use the feature. Yeah, they shouldn't have done that. I don't know how else they can fix it, right? It's kind of niche, to be honest. I wonder why this happened, because they have a JP server and this was in global server. So I was wondering, like, wouldn't they have known? While not the fastest, that's still fast. I guess they never recovered from the jam incident. Nothing of value was lost. Jam debt, worse gameplay, cramming up unnecessary VIP system. There's also quite a lot of VIP system in the game, yeah. I do realize that. Definitely, it does feel a little bit pay to win-ish, I guess, compared to most other games. It's like saying Blue Archive saying, oops, level 15 too good, and then the 100 plus roster to get free rolls is too good. No. It's like saying that Blue Archive, let's say, it's more like this, right? You know, Blue Archive has Momotalk. Let's say each Momotalk give you, the default one they give you is 1000 pyroxenes each. Let's say each Momotalk you get 1000 pyroxenes each. Then the developer realized, oh shoot, 1000 pyroxene, they are getting so much free pulls. Let's reduce it to 10 pyroxenes. And then you use those 1000 pyroxenes for pulls. Now you get jam debt. Jam debt! You know, destroyed. That's what happened if you go and use all those pyroxenes, right? Shouldn't have used those pyroxenes. So something like that, right? So of course, sometimes when you do things like that, you know, you take back things from players, it does lead to drama. Alright, players don't like it. How can they even do that? I guess they didn't test the game properly, right? That's why you have to like finalize things properly, right? You cannot just like, especially with games like this, you have to make sure that you have to know your value, right? You have to like, that's why you need to have like a beta test, alpha test, whatever technical test. Make sure that players actually test it so you have some feedback to know the balance of things. You can't have too much currency, you can't have too little currency as well. But yeah, sometimes, you know, imagine Blue Archive developers added season pass and cost like $20. I don't think that will ever happen. But yeah, mistakes like this are costly though. As far as I know, this game wasn't like, because it wasn't like tested properly or something. So therefore you have this issue. Like, no matter what game that, you know, if you never have like beta tests, I think it's very important for games to have that. Blaming and putting the players in the debt for their incompetence and mistakes didn't end well. Jam debt was funny to me in a game like Azulian, developers Manju or Yostar. If they made such a mistake, I have no doubt in my mind that not only they let everyone keep the access, but they will actually give even more to every player as an apology for their mistake. Ideally, you should do that. But then when you do that, you sort of, I think you sort of lose money in a way, right? Because when you do that, but then it's your fault. Generosity keeps players and increases spending. It does depend on you know, on the developer's fate. I think also the shareholder probably have some way of say in this kind of situation, right? What if Blue Archive developers added UE 60 and 70? Are they going to increase the spark chance? There's no UE 60 and 70 because we don't have UE 40 and 50 yet, right? Wait. Oh yeah, 60 and 7. Oh, you're talking about 4-star. Yeah, I think they will add that eventually, yeah? Definitely they will add that eventually. So we'll see how that goes. We'll see how those things goes.